Hey, CryptoEasers, Mike here. And so today, I got a special treat for you. I am recording just a very quick video here of all of the coins that I own. Now, I probably got about 95% of them. There's a lot of legacy stuff and little bits of dust. Dust is what we call in crypto. Those are those very small amounts of coins or something that you might own, like 0.00 to 1 of a cent or that kind of thing in your wallet. It's still there because of little, transaction differences and so on. That's what we call dust. Dust is, I'm not including dust here. Everything in this list, I've got at least, a tiny bag of or more. And also, I'm just going to remind you that ETH is currently at least 50% of my holdings. So, all right, let's quickly run through this list right here. So, starting at the top, I got ETH, got a couple of wrapper variable varieties there. I got Frax ETH, SFrax ETH, and WETH, which is very normal. And then CRV, as well as CVX CRV, CVX, which is Convex Finance Government's token, and Frax, WFrax, CVX, FXS, which is the old version of what is now Frax, the governance token for Frax Network and Fraxtel. And then I got Toby, that was an airdrop, a meme airdrop on Base. Theta, that's one of my AI deepen plays. T-Fuel is their gas token, which I'm looking for a pump there. T-Drop it's an under-known play, not a lot of liquidity, but I've taken a play there. So I have a bag of T-Drop. I'm expecting to see the Theta network rework that token into new utility during this bull run, and that's the call that I'm following on that one. Root is a gaming facilitation network that I have a small bag in. Velo is a DEX, and that's I have their token earning fees. Arrow is a DEX, that was an airdrop. RAM and variables XRAM, or varieties, I should say. Varieties XRAM and VRAM, have bags of those. CRV USD, of course. USDC, of course. Looks is an previous bull run NFT platform that took off real briefly during that bull run, and it was earning me ETH. So I have a little bit of ETH. I think it's like 0.02. It's like $90 or $100 or something. And I'm just looking, when I remember on a good day with gas, I'll claim it. But do not buy looks. REUSD, FRXUSD stablecoins, and then FXB 2055, 1231. That is one of my secret ways to make bank on Fraxtel points on the Fraxtel chain. But I'm currently questioning my points allocation, and I might pull that back. So let me just respond to that there. And more on that. Okay, that'll be more of the advanced, definitely the advanced section. So Alex, probably you and I will be chatting about that soon. USDT, stablecoin Cosmos, yep, and Atom, that's on the Cosmic chain, Injective, TIA, and then I have a bag of Zilliqa from the last bull run that I've been holding, waiting for the inflows this one, because I'm definitely going to be ditching that. And they had a governance token, Giesel, that, it did great, but that was part of my education in the last bull run, was knowing, it's not just knowing when to sell, but it's also the momentum of selling. And that's kind of the vocabulary you have to earn by going through, at least a bull run on your own. Now, the great part about our community here in CryptoEase is that you don't have to go it alone. I've been there and done that. And I like to cultivate friendships with people who have done that even more than I. And we'll be sharing more on that. But let's get back to the list. Strong, oh my goodness, Strong, what a name. What a douchey name for a douchey coin. That 46K, I think. Yeah, 46K I plumped into that, along with some very savvy investment friends. Yep, and we went after Strong, and it was not Strong. And we tried to sue him, and that didn't pan out. It was a class action we undertook with about 60 other people. And yeah, word on that. Okay, furthermore, XRP. Oh yeah, so this list is not by holdings. Just that first one, ETH, I got 50% in ETH, and then this is all everything else. I'm just like, here's everything I got, okay? Because I know some of you are asking, and I think it's kind of fun to share, and we can, chat about some of these for sure. And you can ask me, well, why the heck do you own that, or what was the rationale behind owning that? And I'm happy to, share my stupidity as well as my really savvy thinking. So Shibarium, waiting for the capital to flow back in on that. I think I'll get my money out on that one, Black, that was a new airdrop I just got. Arc, oh my god, what a waste of money. Arcadium, that was an online gambling casino that I invested in maybe 3 years ago. Bunch of garbage. Poor decision making. POL, that's the old, oh shoot, what did they used to call that chain? Matic, that's the old Matic token. They renamed it to Pol, which is Polygon. Patience, that's an airdrop I just got. It's holding up pretty decent. We'll see where it goes. It's kind of a niche meme coin ecosystem. And I'm not suggesting you get into Toby. It's related to Toby. I'm not suggesting you get into Toboshi or Patience or any of that. You can't get any Patience. You had to have Toby. You had to have 7,777,777 in your wallet for at least a period of time. And I've had Toby. Toby was an airdrop. I did buy more Toby at one point. But that whole thing, Toby, Patience, Toboshi, all that stuff, just if you're interested in it, just from a, speculative, super speculative, small amount of money, let me know. But I'm not advising. I'm just telling you what I got. That's all I'm doing right here. Sonic and Sonic shards. Wait, didn't I do? Oh, Sonic is down here. So let's go and put the shards down there. Control X. Let's go here. And let's say Sonic shards. Sonic shards is an NFT. I learned by some intel that I found that before the Sonic airdrop, and they're just coming out with phase 1 now, so I'm super excited to see what I got there. But before they moved Sonic from Phantom over to Sonic with the new architecture, there was I think it was a Galaxy quest where you earned shards of an overall NFT. I think there was like 6 of them. And I learned about the shards NFT. I didn't do any of the quests. Honestly, I didn't have time for any of that quest stuff. It's not that I don't want to do it. I just, like, with a job, 9 to 5, I just don't have time. I'm trying to make content for you guys and making sure that you're all on the right track. So what I did was I found an NFT marketplace and I bought the shards on a couple of wallets. And that's supposed to give me a multiplier on my airdrop. We're going to see. You take these chances, educated guesses is what you try to do. So Arbitrum, that was an airdrop in itself, and then I've been earning with different LPs and whatnot the last couple of years. BNB, just a little bit of leftover BNB. I made a lot of money on BNB chain last bull run. Spirit, Spirit has no spirit, let me just tell you. That was a governance token on Phantom that kind of went nowhere. Lum is one of my weird virtuals plays, AI plays. And who knows where that goes. A couple $100 in that one went to nothing. And a couple other meme coins. I guess I didn't list any of those. I should go check that wallet, see what's up with that one on Solana. But it's super minor money, and it's gambling money. So if you want to set aside like 1% gambling money for just fun things that you think are cool, like NFTs and garbage, I think NFTs are garbage for the most part. I have a whole bag of garbage. I didn't even list my NFTs. I should do that sometime. We'll do an NFT video too. So there's Sonic and the different varieties there, making good points. OP is Optimism, that was an airdrop as well. AVAX got a little bit left over there, and I have a bunch of other dust, like I told you. But this is where all my money is in all of these coins right now. So I just want to make a quick video on that for the content and to share for fun, and just to show you, like, this stuff builds up over time. Wherever you're starting is fine. And even if you're just a beginner and you just wanting to have your Bitcoin and Ethereum and maybe some stable coins, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to do any more. You can't own everything. It's just not possible. You can't chase everything. Chasing things loses money. You need to feel lazy, you need to feel slothy, and you need to feel like, yeah, I'm comfortable with my bags, and I'm just gonna watch and wait. I got my exit plan, and I'm gonna honor my exit plan. And if I can't honor my exit plan, I'm gonna say, hey, Mike, please beat me up daily. But as long as you guys are showing up every day and just doing like 3 minutes of your crypto at least. I know we all got busy lives and we got jobs, but we're all looking for generational wealth, and that takes a bit of effort. Crypto is not, nothing is free in life. Nothing is free in life, and what you put in is what you'll get out. And I know there's some members that learned that the hard way. You might not like it, but it's how I made $500,000 plus. It probably was 7 figures, given all the mistakes that I made and lessons I learned. All of that capital it's easily over $1 million if you cashed it out. That's another one is, don't forget about the all-time high, forget about the all-time low. You're never going to see them. They go so fast. It's on the way. You make the money on the way up, you gain the coins on the way down. And That's the way we want to be. Nice and easy, chilled out. So, hey, tell me what you think about this video. Do you like it? I don't know. I just thought to make it now. I'm kind of on a little break at work. Don't do my boss. But, you know, my whole goal is to not have a boss anymore one day. So I'm sure that's yours too. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'm going to post this up, see how I can combine these two videos together, the screen share and all that. And we'll go from there. So catch you later.